Pinhead. Your time is up.
Who you calling Pinhead?
Oh, hello there. We're back with another week of the VDL, and I apologize at the very start of this. I do seem very rushed. My opponent had something come up, and so we decided we'd play a little bit earlier just so they can kind of get their things out of the way. But I hope they're doing okay, and I hope, yeah, there we go. Send me a message. But yeah, hopefully it all goes good. There's no weird disconnects or anything. I'll just have to quickly change my team up because obviously I don't want to be taking the wrong team into the match, because I prepped very hard to have what I have. Well, I prepped to have it. I kind of prepped to know what I was going with, so I'll just quickly, alter the team just so I kind of have the have a team ready. So we brought Seeking again just because I thought it could, go with nice little, self-serve shenanigans with the Mantine. And of course, we also went with Clavel, again, just because it has so many good, moves into my opponent Pokemon, and it could just be used as an overall redirector in case I see something funky that I quite agree with. Toxicroak was a Pokemon that had enough speed with a Choice Scarf to kind of outspeed most of the Pokemon opposing side of the field, and could go max speed, max attack Adamant as well whilst holding that Choice Scarf. Not a Terrakion, that'd be the wrong Pokemon to put in. And so I just kind of built around the idea of like self-surf and how like Mantine takes a lot of hits in the Pokemon field. Rotom is there as kind of a check for Primarina if it does come. But for the most part, there is things like the Togedemaru which really do scare it off just because of Lightning Rod. So that's why I went with Rose Incense. I was going to bring Choice Specs, but I thought I don't want to be locking myself into a move such as Thunder or Thunderbolt, and then being like, oh, now I'm going to be attacking this move only, and I'm not going to be doing anything and just Togedemaru on the field. So I get that similar sort of boost as we do. Togedemaru and Primarina do come. Most of these Pokemon that I actually prepped for have come. I honestly feel quite safe leading even Clefable into all of them. And then maybe having the Mantine in the back just to kind of pick up some things that I miss. Of course, Seeking I have to come for bring Mantine just because of that Togedemaru. Even though, I've maxed out the physical defense, it's probably going to knock out with a 4 times effective Zingzap. I have not seen one in so long that I've forgotten. So I am just going to lead with Clefable, and I'm going to lead with Arcanine as well, because that does give me that Intimidate option just in case we do see the Togedemaru turn 1. Just getting a little bit of Intimidate down will be very nice. At least I will double check I've put Intimidate on it. Let's have a look. Yeah, I did put Intimidate on it. Because I had to do this in a rush. I was like, oh, did I pick the right one up? In the back, I think I will just go safe and easy with the Mantine and Seeking, see how that goes, and then work my way from there. It would be nice to have the Rotom for the Primarina and the Levitate option, but we'll see how it takes us. If Garchomp is scared off by the Clefable, then maybe it won't come in the next game. We can work around that and see what that does, but I think we should be good. So we'll see what the opponent leads with. So and the Garchomp does come straight away, which is amazing. We could see Ally Switch, which won't be the best thing, but Ally Switch is Ally Switch. Like, it happens. I got away with a win last week because of Ally Switch. We do see a White Herb activating, so that's fine. These Pokemon, they know for taking it. I'm going to go for a flat out Moonblast into the Garchomp, and I might opt to Roar actually, just in case Coverwigger goes to that Trick Room, because I have a very fast team. I'm going to go for... Then he has the Garchomp as well right there, so we might be opting to go for that. I'm going to Roar it. I'm going to try and call Trick Room. There's a Dynamax. Was actually very scared of that, but That's fine, because we can bring in Mantine, we have a turn extra Dynamax. And like, maybe after Max Quake would be a bit dicey though. But, you know, we'll see, we'll see. The Moonblast might be enough chip to knock it, unless it's going for like Max Poison. So a Sludge Bomb, okay, so no Trick Room. So we kind of did get caught there, which is annoying. And the Poison as well. That's going to be a bit of a spanner in the works. And the Steel Spike, so it's just going for that straight double up. Fable, it wasn't the biggest tool in this matchup, but it does mean my Togedemaru hit's going to be, you know, really annoying. I'll see what Raw drags in. I did go heavily into that Trick Room, and my opponent did call out very well. Maybe they don't even have Trick Room. Maybe they realize, you know, just get rid of Fable. We just shout. Did it just drag it? Is that even possible? I'm very confused. But, ho hum, that happens. We'll just go under Mantike, and Mantike can now start doing the things it loves to do. And, you know, I know this knocks out while they're both small. There's not any Max Quakes. Could go for the Helping Hand as well, maybe, just to try and guarantee. I'll go for the Helping Hand. Maybe my opponent hasn't quite gone for the calcs on the Mantine. Maybe not expecting Ice Beam, maybe expecting a supportive Mantine. We'll have to see. It can only touch me in Max Rockfall, and I'm assuming with the defense investment I have, even a Max Rockfall from a Garchomp isn't doing the most. Because we won't know if it protects until after the Helping Hand, which, you know, is actually something really annoying about the really high priority of Helping Hand. But yeah, it's just that risk reward you see. You know, you see, oh yeah, I get the Helping Hand off, but then you kind of see afterwards, oh, there's a protect. Ally Switch, I don't know if that goes, well, that will happen regardless before the attack. Okay, so Helping Hand goes off, that's fine. Max Quake. Okay, that's see how much it does for the Helping Hand. It's Helping Hand, Life Orb, 4 times effective. That's a decent chunk. What are we looking at? Unless Gregors is somehow faster, I don't see how it could be. Okay, I heavily doubted. I'm on. Getting rid of the Garchomp so soon would be so nice. Okay, no, that's going to be annoying but tolerable. And there's the Trick Room. There's the Trick Room. Yeah, so my opponent does have it. Okay. This matchup became a lot harder. I went very heavily into maybe thinking Fable can get the knockout, but my opponent played that so well, going for that knockout, you know, the double up. Honestly, if I can probably take a couple turns from here, maybe go for that Max Geyser to boost my water type attacks, and just try and burn the Gregors, because we know we're slower than the Garchomp, so we'll go for that if it attacks. I'll opt to get that burn. Like, Max Geyser should knock out from here. With Life Orb, it's got low HP, and it'll just boost our attacks for the long run. There's Iron Defense. Okay, so this burn, because it's Body Press, is going to be so nice. This is going to be so nice for the long run. Here comes the Geyser. I really hope this knocks out. You know, the Dragon typing is there, and the special defense boost. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. This burn is gonna, you know, I've got a very like defensive team. Like, my opponent has a very offensive a lot of offensive pressure. Will-O-Wisp, please hit. Nice, and have no Blumberry. That'll be nice as well. There's the burn. Okay, good, good, good. So the body press is now muted for a little bit, because burn, of course, affects the damage of the attack, not the stat. So that's just kind of something we can be like, it's there. Leave it be for a little bit. Let's see what comes in. If Togedemaru comes in, no, I'm quite happy just bringing in Seeking, and then like from there. There's Zoroark. Okay, so we should be far slower than Zoroark, and we should get a nice bit of damage onto it. I'll just go for the Max Geyser, and I'll go for a heat wave just to kind of maybe pull out a sash if it's there. Like Max Geyser with Rain with the Life Orb, we have a lot of special attack. See, body press, how much does this do while you're burnt? Even at +2, that's respectable damage. Here comes the Max Geyser, this should do a nice chunk. Yep, lives on a sash, and hopefully we're like slow enough that Heat Wave goes first and gets a knockout. Yep, there we go. Critical hit on Cowboy didn't really do much because Cowboy is so bulky, and we're in the rain, but it's nice to know that we're kind of picking up where we left off with that Clefable knockout turn 1. Let's see what's in the back as well. Primarina, okay. And we're going small too, which is fine, But it does kind of bring in the iffy situation of where we're going to go, but I'm just going to go for a nice Helping Hand Hurricane to Primarina. Work around it from there. Arcanine was going to go down to any move from either of these Pokemon, so there's no point switching, just keep something healthy in the back. Body Press into Arc, yeah, that just deals with it. We'll have to see what Primarina goes for. Moonblast, you know, it is very good Pokemon. Ice Beam, okay. Come on, the special defense on this Pokemon is masterclass. And we reveal Life Orb 2. And Hurricane guaranteed to hit because of the rain. With that Helping Hand, does a nice chunk. We get that confusion. No. That's fine though. So Seeking can come in. It could maybe take a Body Press. I would love for it to take a Body Press. But let's take the info of the field though. So Trick Room has 1 turn left. So just gonna go for a double protect. Just allows me to, you know, stall at that Trick Room, and it'll mean that we're most likely the fastest Pokemon on the field with the Seeking, so the Surf will activate quite quickly and we'll get that healing back, and we'll just get a bit of spread damage across the field. I'm not over... I think we try and get rid of the Primarina first, because that's like the thing that's most scaring us. Yeah, so double up just kind of covers most situations. It's gonna be annoying that Cowboy is gonna get its Trick Room up if we don't go for the double up. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. We know Primarina has Ice Beam. Yeah, we'll have to go for it. So we go for the Hurricane to Prim. But it could protect if it has it. In fact, I'm confident we can probably go for this. And the Surf just gets a bit of chip damage down as well. Oh, yes! Oh, I am so good at clawing protects in draft leagues. There's the Surf. It's going to go a nice bit of Water Absorb onto Mantine, get some HP back. And it's going to do a bit of chip to Cowboy in the rain. It's going to do a bit more than it would naturally do, which is nice. And we'll see how much Hydro Pump does. Come on, you're in the rain, you're Life Orb. Okay, not overly much, but there's that Trick Room going up. Still a bit shaky because these Pokemon have got moves that can hit really hard, but and Brain has gone down as well, which means that the Hurricanes are going to be less accurate, and Hydro Pump's doing less damage. But honestly, I feel safe just going for that same Surf combo. Might even go for Ice Beam just to guarantee we hit. That could be nice, I guess. But I think I have to go for Hydro Pump to kind of get the damage off. Yeah, if I go for... I have to go for it. There's probably going to be a knockout here from like a double up, but I have to go for it. Body Press into Seeking. We take that actually nicely. If we see maybe an Energy Ball, that's going to proc our Rindo Berry. So we're taking another hit. So if we do see Cowboy go down this turn, ooh, the Spadef Stop is going to be annoying there. Nice we hit. Okay, it's 2 for 2. That's always nice to see. And that should probably get it. Yeah, that gets it. And the surf just gives us a bit of HP back, so we have a bit of room to maneuver around sticky situations. There's the water absorb. You know, see how much they're covered. We get some black into the green, and it's going to be a chip on the Primarina. Primarina seems to be a very offensive one. So, you know, it's not going to take too many hits from here on out. And I am going to opt for the ice beam just to try and, you know, push for a freeze and make sure I'm hitting. Energy ball, yeah, that's going to get rid, that's fine. You know, our berry's gone, but if it's gone. Not known for its special defense stat, but it's done its job. And this ice beam should get it, will I fall? Okay, that was a great turnaround in that game one. So we know our opponent, you know, knows we have like all of our moves on our Mantine now, so it's going to be working around that Garchomp. And, you know, we know that our opponent wants to go to that Clefable, so Clefable is a problem, it seems, for the team. So I'd say, do we have to do everything? We'll play with the same rules. So, what can we do to stop that? I didn't bring Taunt, obviously, which is going to be something to consider. But we can probably work around that. Honestly, I could go for the same, maybe even need Toxicroak, because we have like a lot of text on Toxicroak. And then Arcanine just for Intimidates and Burns. Oh, I'm getting a bit shaky about any food. And in the back, I'll just go the same, because this combo just, it's so nice for most of like the back mode. Like we have that slow mode in Mantine. I'm so glad I opted to go like minimal speed. Or as close to minimal as possible. Like with the EV spread I had like 4 left over in EVs, which was like, put it into speed. So it just gives me that little bit of push outside of Trick Room if I get my +1s on from air beams and all that. And it also gave me that little bit of, you know, wiggle room where it's like, okay, you know, I'm not the fastest, not the slowest. I believe my Seeking is actually 1 point fast, yeah, 1 point faster than my Mantine. Has a couple of Grigus Primarina, and honestly, you know, if I call this, if I want to try and call to Protect on Primarina again. My opponent knows I can call to Protect, and my opponent doesn't know I have Dark type move. But oh no, I didn't put a Dark type move on the end, did I? Because I'll just go for the Gunk Chop and Prim. Like, what's the worst that can happen? And then my opponent knows I have Raw, and I'm gonna go for that Will-O-Wisp off of Grigus. Because, you know, I'm quite happy with how much damage I can do to Primarina. Like, even if it doesn't knock out, you know, I've got it down low enough that Mantine can deal with it. So Gunk Shot comes through and misses! Oh! And double miss! That is just the icing on the cake for that turn. Yeah, an Arcanine doesn't live that. Trick Room is likely going up here. Maybe even just going, yeah. Oh. I can't get into it. It's the game we play, but just that sequence of events was super irritating. That turn one, I could have gone for Brawl. My opponent played that really well, calling out the possibilities of attack. I have to switch Arcanine to preserve it for a little bit. Yeah, if it takes Water type, if Mantine now takes a Water type move, that's great. If not, then I don't know. Iron Defense, yeah, and Grigus is just going to start doing its thing, and that's really going to put a spanner in the works. Energy Ball, and calling that switch as well, like, that was great. See how much Gunk Shot does when it finally hits. They inactive, it was going to hit, but it does hit. We're max attack adamant. That's got a knockout, which I'm quite happy with. But that turn one double miss, that was a doozy. That was a really big doozy. Togedemaru comes in. Honestly, I will come into Arcanine just to get an attack drop there. Actually, I could go big with Toxicroak and then... I'm going to do that. I'm going to go big with Toxicroak and get that big max knock onto Togedemaru and then switch out into Arcanine, just get some Intimidates down. He's not going big with Mantine, but honestly, given the pace, I think we can go safe with going big here. Body Press might... Yeah, Body Press won't do much to Toxicroak because, well, the typing. But yeah, I'm a bit... If you can't tell from my voice, I'm a bit stressed from the from that double miss there. That really did change the tide of like that turn 1 lead, because if I'd have got the burn off, you know, Body Press is going to be a problem. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed I didn't call the Roar, but that's just how the game goes. Body Press, you know, didn't do all too much. Max Knuckle, because our Scarf is gone. We'll go before the Togedemaru can attack. And that does get a knockout, which is really, really nice for Mantine later down the line. Annoying if jumped in the back again, because it can just come through and do Garchomp things, and it's 4 times. Well, it's probably gonna knock out. Oh, we're slower, aren't we? So this Ice Punch might be the icing on the cake. Well, Max Hailstorm. So do I try and call it? Do I go for the Helping Hand as well? Do they know I could possibly carry it? I'm gonna go for the Helping Hand because Will-O-Wisp will just kind of be negated by the Body Press going first. So hopefully no Max Guard here. I have nothing that hits the Cofagrigus anyway, so that's annoying, but hopefully no Max Guard. If no Max Guard and we can get this Garchomp in 1 turn, that is an amazing turn of offense from that turn 1. Helping Hand. Oh! That's a good call. I did get the disgraceful pop on a little bit there. It has been a very heated game. Honestly, I feel quite safe going for that again. How many turns we got left on Trick Room? 1. So if we can get that done, I'll just go for the... do I go for the double up? So I think I can take a Body Press. I'll go for the Protect. No, I'll go for the double up. I feel very forced into the double up. Because then even if you see a Will-O-Wisp, then I'm getting that off. Iron Defense again. Okay, okay. Ice Beam is nice damage. Hailstorm is nice damage. Plus we get Chip going down the line. I can even go for a Max Poison as well, just to boost the damage output of Mantine. Sorry, I'm if you couldn't tell, I'm actually a caster. That gets really annoying when I forget like simple like move names and stuff. So with that Body Press, it's gonna be annoying to work around this Cofagrigus, like very, very annoying. But let's see how that goes. Oh no, we're going small though, so we don't get the boost. I am locked into Gunk Shot too. Well, one of these is going down, and one of them will have like the surf spam stuff. But Trick Room's probably going up this turn, so I'll just go for that. And then Hydro Pump, just to double up. Just to try and do double up things. Gunk Shot hits, we're max attack adamant, but you have a really good defense stat, yeah. If we see a poison, like we know, that is... Not the best situation in the world, but it is a situation. One of them is going to miss, that's fine. Trick Room going up is, we can deal with that. Okay. Guess we just keep going with this. I assume Mantine's going to be the target of choice just because, you know... Okay, yeah, so... That we could have got a switch there, which meant we could have brought in... Seeking for just the surf and constant healing. Well, as long as it stays alive from the body presses. Okay, so the leftovers goes after all of the chip, which is going to be really annoying to calc in. But then poison happens after as well. Right, there's 3 times left of Trick Room, so just again going for that gunk shot. I'm actually going to go for Hurricane, just because we get that confusion chance as well, which will really help. Body press into Mantine. Oh, we left that 1 HP, which could be crucial if we hit this Hurricane. Nice, okay. Oh, do we get confused? Yeah, oh, come on. Please gunk shot, please. That's good enough, that is good enough. Oh, my heart is racing. My heart is absolutely racing. Right, gunk shot, and I don't want. I guess I could go for surf to heal if I really want to. It's at really low HP. I'm gonna go for it. One of these Pokemon is getting targeted. One of them can knock out later down the line. Confusion. Body press. Live on 5 HP. Seeking is faster. Dry skin. Oh. And surf at that low HP should get a knockout. That was very close, and I know that people in the league, they do not apologize because it is the game. But my apologies to my opponent, and I'll, you know, I'm saying to you on video, I'll probably say to you live as well. That confusion poison, that did really help out a lot. And like those clutch HPs, that was a very good game. That is, you know, I don't want to say it's the most fun I've had in this league. Well, I've had loads of really good opponents, but that is like, again, another. All my games have come to nail biters. That was my second 2-0 of the tournament, but that sure was a nail biter. So, just because, you know, I'm a bit rushed today and I need to get things done, I will say, you know, goodbye to people watching this. And hopefully I can continue this really good run in the VDL next week, and you know, I will see everyone around then.